Okay, so we're going to start doing some of these. We're going to do this for the school. This is for ACT prep, specifically in mathematics. So the David Crockett Math Department comes out with these questions of the day. So for now, I'll start with these. The isosceles triangle below has one angle measure as shown. What is the measure of each of the other angles? So they're trying to find these measures of these angles down here. So try this out before we go over the solution. Pause the video if you have to. Okay, so assuming we've done it, let's take a look at this triangle. Okay, so what it means for isosceles triangle, to be an isosceles triangle, is that two sides are congruent, so these two sides match, and then the base angles are congruent. So right off the bat, if I label the bottom two angles A and B, I know that the measure of angle A is equal to the measure of angle B. Okay, so if the measure of angle A is equal to the measure of angle B, then what I've got here is I need to use a theorem that says that all the angle sum of the interior of a triangle in Euclidean geometry, the angle sum of the interior of the triangle is going to be 180. Okay, so we've got the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus 50 degrees is going to equal 180 degrees. But because the measure of angle A and the measure of angle B are equivalent, I can actually write the measure of angle B as the measure of angle A. So I'm going to substitute that in. So the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle A plus 50 degrees equals 180. So what I've got here is 2 times the measure of angle A plus 50 degrees equals 180. So subtract 50 degrees from both sides. You get 2 times the measure of angle A is equal to 130. Divide both sides by 2. And whenever you divide both sides by 2, the 2's on the left-hand side cancel, and you're left with the measure of angle A is equal to 65 degrees. So remember, on the ACT, you've only got a minute roughly for each question. So we did go a little over, but I did not need a minute to figure that out. I was just trying to show you the steps. So even with the nitty-gritty explanation, this problem can be solved pretty quickly. So I hope that helps.